Do you want to get more 3-stars within the CWL? Be sure to check out these strategies which we have found to be the best in order to get them 3 stars with only that one attack. What is going on, guys? Judo, Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans video. We are showing you some of the best attacks for the CWL. Let's get into this first one, which is the Queen Charge Bow Witch. Clash Lord does in fact have another 3-star which is going to be featured at the end of the video. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for all of my Clash of Clans videos. But why did I choose the Bow Witch? Now, there are other strategies going to be featured here, but the Bow Witch I find is a fantastic strategy for the Clan War Leagues because it is very easy to secure the 2 stars with the opportunity for the 3. So it's always a kind of risk versus reward, if you will, in that you want to ensure the 2, but you have to be thinking about and going for the 3. And sometimes you may miss out on the 2, but you really want to be having them plan Bs. Going to be giving you a lot of tips in order to do that throughout this video. But the Bow Witch is always a good method for the 2-star. Now, we started the Queen Charge around about 9 o'clock. The Wall Wrecker is ideal to get through the base, send the Queen in behind. Now, we also have these troops on the outside of the base here, the P.E.K.K.A. and the couple of Bowlers and Witches. They are very important. Now, they do a few things. First of all, they funnel the main pack of bowlers and the queen into the base itself, but they also concentrate their fire forwards onto the defenses. The last thing you want is bowlers in the middle of the base turning and shooting outwards towards a elixir collector, for example. You want them shooting at the defenses, so the troops on the outside will help to do that. The P.E.K.K.A. is a fantastic tank troop for them bowlers and witches. It's not going to get caught on walls trying to go for defenses. It will target any building, so it will continue to walk around the outside. It's always a good thing to merge. Now, the Queen itself, you want to try and hold on to her ability for single target infernos, because the one thing about the Bow Witch, it's going to come down to the wire. Yes, you can get the 3 stars with it, but it's always going to be quite close, in my opinion. As you can see, getting down to the wire on this one, the Queen just kind of just about gets through. The Bowlers and Witches, they just about start to overpower the base. It's never like a crushing victory, in my opinion. You do see them every once in a while, but it's not as controlled as, let's say, a Lavaloon or a Hog Rider attack. However, the Bow Witch, like I said, when you've only got one shot, you can use the Bow Witch to ensure the 2 and give you the opportunity of a 3. So that's why it's one of the strategies that I am featuring. We're going to move on to another one now, give you a bit of progress on Red Elite, but throughout these attacks I will be giving you tips and tricks in order to try and help your general Clan War League play and ultimately help you to win more matches. Now, Red Elite, we are in Champ 3, didn't get promoted last season. You remember we came 3rd. If you do want to join us, you can check out my Discord. It's down in the description of this video. You can join, you find out everything about Red Elite if you are a Town Hall 12. We got off to a shaky start in this season. That's how we're sitting in 3rd. Ultimately, like I said, it's that risk versus reward, and sometimes when you're going for the 3, you fall short and you might only get a 1-star, and that's kind of happened here and there. It happened to myself in this season as well. I got a 49% 1-star on one of my attacks because, well, my queen walked the wrong way. And then I had to press the miners into the town hall, and ultimately it just didn't work out very well. I didn't then get the 2-star. That's where having a plan B can sometimes come out. Look for every single bit of defenses, percentage, whatever you need to change your attack. Now for this one, bringing in that single balloon. Yes, it does a little bit of damage on the archer tower, helps the baby dragon get through, but the reason we are doing that is these are fresh attacks. So you need that balloon in case there's a black air bomb there. If that takes out your baby dragon and your funnel is not made, you can almost say goodnight to the attack. So that Lavaloon is almost necessary. You're going to have extra stages in place here to make the attacks safe, shall we say, and that is ultimately where you're going to have to even be more efficient. So once the funnel is created, we press in here, and this is Lavaloon. It is a fantastic strategy, and as you can see, it can often be a very safe 2-star strategy depending on how you go about it. And the most common way to make this a safe 2 is no doubt the kill squad Lavaloon. So in we come here with the wall wrecker, with the bowlers and the heroes, that presses in, and with the kill squad you're obviously taking out a few set objectives, the queen, the CC, things like that. But if you're going for the safe 2, one of them things you want to get is the Giga Tesla, the town hall. From there you can do the Lavaloon portion. Make sure you've got enough cleanup, okay, because again we're going for the 3-star, but if we don't get it, we're trying to ensure the safe 2 with this. So you clean up the lava pups, the minions. It's very important because again, if you've got the town hall, you start your Lavaloon around a certain section of the base, you're going to have to mess up pretty badly in order to not get the 50%, because again, you're going to have all of these free buildings that you can take out. Now there's a few things you have to take note as well. The Eagle Artillery, if that's one of the defenses you don't take down, it's still going to be activated and still going to be hitting your troops. So think about that. I mean, if you're going for the 3-star, you're going to be thinking about pathing towards the Eagle anyway, because that's one of them key defenses you're going to want to try and take. Again, if there are skeleton traps as well, they can come across and wreck the pups and the minions, whatever. So just having them extra minions is going to be helpful for you in order to get the 3 stars. Let's move across to one of the attacks that we didn't win the war. Sorry, it was in this first one, but again, we did get a 3-star and it was quite nice. So let's go ahead and show you it. It's by a Clash Lord. It's another Bow Witch attack, and then we will move on to the final attack of the video. So again, on this one, you can see it does have that kind of similar strategy, if you will, but it's varied. The troops are specific for the base, so again, just the appropriate amount of funneling troops. Really think about it. Can you use a minion instead of a wizard, or instead of a baby dragon? Can you actually just use the Grand Warden? It's got a good range. Can that snipe off a building and then send your queen in one way? Can you even use the P.E.K.K.A? You know, I've talked about that. If there's a defense on the side of the base, for example, P.E.K.K.A is very tanky. It can actually strike out a couple of buildings and set that funnel despite taking a lot of damage. Instead of trying to tank and then take out this and that with set troops, send a P.E.K.K.A. It can work nicely. There's that P.E.K.K.A on the outside of the base again. That is doing huge work right now in order to help the bowlers and the queen concentrate their fire through the base. And again, we're targeting that Giga Tesla. The only thing you have to worry about with the Bow Witch in terms of going for the 2 is if you are attacking from one side of the base and the Giga Tesla is literally at the other. It's going to be the last building you come to. I probably wouldn't recommend it unless you are absolutely guaranteed about getting the 3. I wouldn't recommend doing that because it's just too risky putting it at the final part. If you can maybe bring in a kill squad for that, but then is that really the most efficient thing to do? Try and think about it. Don't leave the town hall as the last thing. I know it goes against everything we've ever had in terms of war when you're constantly going for the 3 and that's all you think about. And yes, the town hall literally doesn't matter. But now, when you cannot clean up attacks and go for them 2 stars, then change your strategy and go for the 3, you're going to have to make sure you get the town hall. So do think about that. I've seen a lot of Bow Witch attacks, again, in our risk versus reward style we have here at Red Elite, where they've actually failed because we've got like an 80-90% 1-star. And ultimately, it's no good. It's not good enough. You don't have an attack to clean up. You're never hitting that base again because then you're leaving a base with 0 stars. You only get the 1 attack. So I cannot stress enough trying to be secure and getting that safe 2. And that's why a couple of the strategies I've picked here are going to kind of take that into account. Now, other attacks you could use include the Electro Dragons. They're always very strong as well, so long as you come in from the Town Hall side. But honestly, I don't find them as viable as a 3-star strategy as these two methods that I am going to recommend to you. Now we have one more attack to show you. I'm just trying to narrow down which attack that was. I've got them all written down here, and we are going to show you base number 12 here on war number 5. So this one is again a Lavaloon, but we have it adjusted to the base. The Hog Riders equally, if you are going for the Kill Squad Lavaloon, the Hog Riders would equally work as well, but it's sometimes harder for that cleanup. So that's why I'm recommending the Lavaloon, because the lava pups can get through to the trash buildings easier, whereas the wizards might not do it as well. But just know you can use it. So the Ice Golem comes in on this one, and you guys might have seen my Ice Golem videos. You might have heard me recommending this. If there's a defense on the outside of the base that you need to tank, and ultimately you want the Ice Golem to do that, it's going to easily get that frozen damage onto the defense. It's not like it's going to get stuck on a wall and then it's not going to attack the defense, or not going to get that freezing effect because it's hitting a wall. If the defense is on the outside, it's often a good thing to use. You can see the power of the Ice Golem on defense there as it freezes our king to devastating effect, but the queen is there, the funnel has been set up, we're going to get everything we need. Then we're going to push in with the Lalo, but watch what we do to ensure the Town Hall goes down. So again, it's one of them things, you're going for the 3, so we're not just going for the 2 here, we're starting out at 4 o'clock and surrounding to get that single Inferno, but balloon placement up to the north of the base where the Giga Tesla is huge, and we also have the Grand Warden to help our balloons get through that. And one thing that you will see here is just how early the Grand Warden's ability gets popped. So the balloon pathing is, in my opinion, fantastic for this. Gets a very nice split as well, some of them going straight to that Eagle Artillery, but watch how quickly the Grand Warden gets pressed here. Now what that does, he pressed it in just the right amount of time that it actually tanked the balloons through the Giga Tesla, because when it is firing at the balloons, it does a lot of damage. You don't want to lose too many balloons early on to the fact that you then can't get the Giga Tesla and the Town Hall. You're spamming your cleanup troops in trying to get it, and it's not going to work. So the Grand Warden's ability early on ensures the balloons get on top of it, but you have to press it late enough that the ability still lasts through the Giga Bomb, if that makes sense. But you don't want to press it as the Giga Bomb goes off, because then your balloons aren't really getting that tankage. Again, that's towards a safe 2-star strategy. It depends on what's on the other side of that Giga Bomb. So my top 2 strategies then, we've gone over them, that I would recommend for the safe 2 going for the 3 at Town Hall 12 in the Clan War Leagues is the Bow Witch and the Lavaloon. I think you can easily adapt them to the 2 stars. That is going to wrap it up for this video. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out.